Hello everyone, kingbullet here with another episode of Subnautica. So, in this episode, obviously I'm letting the power cells charge a little bit. So, I was going to go down back into the Lost River and start continuing with my base there. But I feel like since we're waiting for these to charge up, now would be a pretty decent time that we could go sort of exploring. Maybe I'll go back to that Degasi base in the Deep Grand Reef and explore that. Um, I know, as said, I went there before. Didn't grab anything really. I just wanted to. I think it was to either scan the orange artifact or get the orange artifact something, but I didn't grab anything. I purposely left it as untouched as I could for the sole fact that I wanted to make sure that I could actually have an episode dedicated to it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I have to remember how to get there, mind you. But with the power cells charging up, it could take quite a while. I'd prefer to, take a little break from the depths of the Lost River and kind of explore the Degasi a little bit, because we saw them on the floating island, and they said that they wanted to go into the water and make bases in there. Yeah, and these batteries are taking quite a while to charge up, or power cells, whatever they are. So I got a little bit of water, titanium and lead, and some of these nutrient blocks. You know what? Before I do any of that, I want to see what I need for a still suit, ultra glide fins, and a rebreather, because I am tired of being super slow everywhere. So, equipment. I could do a high capacity O2 tank as well. Fiber mesh and silver ore. Okay, I can get that. Fiber mesh and silver ore. Air tank upgrades. I don't have that. Fin upgrades. See, swim charge fins just doesn't really seem like it would work too good for me. Alright, silicone rubber and the fins, and then... Alright, I think I should be able to get that. I need 4 creep vines for the 2 fiber mesh, and then I need to grab the silver out of the cruiser. Trying to think of what else I'm gonna need. I need creep vine clusters as well. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough inventory space. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have enough inventory space for it all, so I am going to just get the silver. Put the knife away. Silver ore.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I forgot about that. There it is. Alright, you know what? For right now, you can go in there because I need 2 silver. I completely forgot that all the power cells are out, so that there's no oxygen production at all. Then I'll head back, grab some creep vine clusters, and let's see, that one's almost charged. I want to make sure that they're all 100% charged. And that's another thing that I want to do. If I have time, I might do it in this episode. I want to make it so that it's not... Oh, I also need a rebreather. I almost forgot. What do I need for a rebreather? Fins, radiation suit. Wiring kit and fiber mesh. So I need 2 more creepvine and a wiring kit. Alright. Let's make the spill suit. I want to upgrade my cyclops. I feel like the cyclops isn't as strong and as efficient as it could be.
Still suit equipped and capturing body moisture to chemically neutralize residual odors in bodily fluids before re-ingestion. Please press the activation button in the next 3 seconds. You have chosen not to activate chemical taste neutralization. Thank you and have a nice day.
What do you mean?
Still suit equipped and capturing body moisture.
So I'm gonna still have a... Nah, that's messed up. Alright, I needed a wiring kit. What do I need for a wiring kit again? I think copper wire, gold, and... No, I just need 2 more silver ore. Or was it an advanced wiring kit that I needed for the rebreather? No, it's just a wiring kit. So that's 2 more silver? Yeah, 2 more silver, so I need 2 creepvine clusters, 2 more creepvine samples, and 2 silver for right now. I'm gonna have to go out and get more silver at this rate. Let's go over here to get the creepvine clusters. Or no, I think I only... Yeah, I'll get 2 just in case, but I'm pretty sure I might only need 1. Because I think 1 makes 2. Silicon rubber. Oh well, no harm, no foul in getting 2. Okay, good. Let's go up and get air before I almost suffocate in my own cyclops. Makes you wonder if it's... I love how I get floating quartz and everything. If it's emergency power only, 1, where is the emergency power coming from? 2, why is the dude still able to speak? He doesn't seem like an emergency type of system. Okay, let's see, I need... Yeah, I only needed 1 for 2 silicon rubber. That's alright. I really hope I only needed 1 for the rebreather. Okay, good. I need a wiring kit though. Oh yeah, I have this stuff for the wiring kit. There we go, rebreather. Alright, equip that. Don't need like any radiation stuff anymore. I don't know what the gloves can be turned into, but alright. Let's see here. Fins. Okay, all I need to do is take off my fins. Cool. There we go. Ultra glide fins are on. What do I need to upgrade my O2 tank? My power is depleting fast. Lightweight, high capacity O2 tank. So I need to make a high capacity O2 tank, which I need 2 glass, 4 titanium, and more silver ore. Okay, where did I put... There it is. You know what, creepvine cluster can go in there as well. Just put the titanium. I had silicone rubber. I needed 2 anyway. Alright. Oh, I needed the titanium. I needed 4 titanium. I'll take that out. Duh, I'm dumb. Alright, 2 glass, 4 titanium. And a silver ore. Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the Cyclops again, get 2 glass and 1 silver. I hope I don't need... What were you doing there, little prince? Did you decide that you wanted to take a dip or something? And why is my power down to 875 for the max? Did something destroy a solar panel? No, I still got all 4 solar panels. Oh, hush yourself. Alright, glass. Glass and 1 silver. I gotta move that lead or I'm actually going to grab that lead because it's strikingly similar in appearance and it's kind of crazy looking.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Now it's down to 750 for the total power. 100. Alright, these are charging up pretty good. I wonder if it's because of the battery chargers. Or power cell chargers. Oop, hold on. I need to take my O2 tank off and equip. Okay, high capacity O2 tank. Alright. 135. Whew. Alright, I need a plasteel ingot. I can make that. Need more water already. Jeez, my guy drinks a lot. Stay hydrated. It's rule number 1. Lithium's in here, I think. Yes. And 10 titanium. I had a silver ore in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. There we go. Ah, there we go. Now we're back up to 1,000. Oh, I need to make the plasteel. I guess I'm kind of banking off of making the ultra lightweight isn't gonna down my O2 amount. Whoopsie. I didn't even think about that, but I'm gonna try it. It's worth a shot. If it downs it to like 115, if it only takes away 20, I think I'd be okay with it. We'll see. Ah, still 135. Cool. Alright, that's awesome. I could upgrade my knife as well. Give it a hardened blade or something, but the knife still breaks pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna let this power restore itself a little bit, because I was down to about 500 there. Hurry up. Finish charging. I want to switch you before I go to the Degasi base in Deep Grand Reef. What the heck was that? Oh. Reclaimed water. That's gonna take some getting used to. That scared the crap out of me. That'll be nice. So I just peed and then I drank my own pee, and the chemicals were not flushed out of the pee. Is what we're getting at here. All right. So what do I need? What do I need? Let's see. Need these power cells to be put back pretty much. What are these things on the sides here. Like, I don't understand what those actually are. And is there any other type of gloves? I don't want any radiation gloves. If I have gloves that I can put on that help me, I'd rather have those. Do I have a compass? Do I not have a compass? I thought I made a compass. Huh. Purple artifact and orange artifact. Oh, so you can make both of them. Okay. I should make a beacon finally. Grab sphere, creature decoy. Okay, well, none of that really helps me out too much. You're at 90% only? Jeez, what do I pay you for? You take forever. You know, I'm gonna go out and take a look at my fishies. Makes you wonder how many fish you can actually have. I mean, I got a pretty good ecosystem going on. Your tail just went out of the tank. Excuse me. Quit breaking my game. I mean, I got an air bladder, a couple peepers, one of those weird things, sand sharks, a crash fish, a pooper, and a stalker. It's a nice little oh, and my jelly rays. I can't forget my jelly rays. I just yelled at it. Got a nice little ecosystem going on. Lag spike. Massive lag spike. I have no idea why the music just randomly got really loud and exciting. I guess it was excited that I went to check out the observatory. 97%. Well, you should be at 100 by the time I switch these out. Maybe not. You're almost there though. Come on. Just 1 more %. Do good. Do it. You can do it. Get that 1%. There you go. Gotta encourage it a little. Make it feel better about itself. Alright, there we go. Now, I don't know if I want to put them in yet, because it seemed like if I put them in, they would deplete. So what I might do is I just might put these on the power cell chargers itself. In the Cyclops, I mean. Even though they're full charge, it shouldn't make them lose the charge, but it'll be a good place to store them.
Oxygen production offline.
That's my thought anyway. It shouldn't drain them of their power. I could be wrong, but this is a good trial run, I guess. Are they not full charge? They're both full. Oh, it's at 199 out of 200. Oh well. It is close enough. That 1 point is not going to make a difference. Oh no. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Alright, well, I'm gonna take the little prince out for a spin and see if I can get back to that Grand Reef phase. What do you have on you, by the way? So I will be back once I get to the Deep Grand Reef Degasi base. So, be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I know this isn't anywhere near the great, or the Deep Grand Reef. I was looking through my PDAs because I could have sworn it would have given a rough idea where I was going, and I only had 3 data downloads from the Degasi, and going off of memory, I'm pretty sure, maybe not, obviously not on this save, but in my previous attempt at this, I had more, and they mentioned a different base, not the one in the deep Grand Reef, and I couldn't remember where it was. I was gonna go there first, but I didn't have that PDA, so I came back to the floating island, and I'm glad I did, because I found this. Rendezvous voice log.
Integrating new PDA data.
So people actually made it. We have to go back out there. We can't be the only 2 that made it. Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you. This isn't chain of command. This isn't heroism. It's survival. The more of us there are, the more likely we live. My obligation as acting commander, don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water. If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates. Okay, just leave me the PDA for anyone that makes it back here. I'm coming with you. Received emergency transmission from Officer Keene 2 hours after last activity. These are my final orders. Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Couldn't hear all the detail. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. That's your best hope. Consider CTO U and I KIA. Keen out. So I gotta go back to the Aurora. To the Aurora is what he just told me. So not only do I have to get to the thermal vent, maybe I will try to do all of this stuff prior to actually exploring further into the Lost River. The Lost River was fantastic, and I was having a great time getting through there, but I miss so much story up here, and it's so late into the game almost. I mean, it feels like in a way I had to progress to the point that I'm at right now, but it also feels like in a way that if I would have waited a little longer and tried not to rush through it all head first thinking, oh yeah, I can do this quick and be perfect at it, that I would have been able to do this before I even got to the Lost River. So I'm going to try to find the Degasi base again. Alright, where's the peak? There's one observatory, and I think the other one's over here, or where's the other mountain? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way here. Oh yay, the sun's coming up. Get off the voxel shrub. That's literally where I just came from. But yeah, I want to see if I can find the other. Yeah, there's the 2 observatories. I want to see if I can find the other PDAs, because I want to know, one, where that other base is. Because if I go straight to the deep Grand Reef, it's almost like I'm not getting the full story of these guys, and that's not what I want. I want to know what happened to them. You know, I don't want to have a section just missing out. And, you know, I get there and one of the PDAs said, oh, you know, we got off the island, we went to, you know, so and so, it was beautiful there, we were able to live, why did we ever leave there? And then I'm like, where were you? Ah, see, abandoned PDA. Bart Torgal's log. I messed up badly this time. It's been 2 days since the attack. We never should have left this island. I shouldn't have done what they said. We shouldn't have gone so deep. We're not wanted down there. They don't trust us, and I can see why. I could see it, and they could, and now they're gone, and I'm up here alone. I deserve to die here. See, I missed that the first time. Jaffa Cup. But, okay, I'm stuck. But, what attack? See, that's what I mean. I missed some of these PDAs, and I have no idea. Hey, look, there's the teleporter. I have no idea what he's talking about. That's Bart. That's the son of the captain. So, I mean, obviously, that's talking about them going into the deep, deep ocean that never ends. But where did they go that they got attacked? Is the question. Let's search around here, see if they left any PDAs outside the base. Or a stasis rifle fragment. Oh, I already have stasis rifle. Nothing. Ow. Hate those little dudes. Alright. So there's definitely nothing down here. It might be up in the other observatory. I didn't really look through the other observatories too thoroughly. I mainly came here just for the purple artifact. Where'd you go? You can stay out there. For this episode, obviously I'm not gonna just leave it at just this base. I'm gonna also go at least to the next base, because I can't see them. The Deep Grand Reef, as far as I know, as long as my memory is correct, it is right around 6, maybe 700 meters away from here. I can't see them saying, oh hey, we should go into the ocean, and then they're 600-700 meters away. I would think that they would make something a little closer to them, and then slowly... Why am I going this way? It's taking me down, not up. Look at me, trying to go along the path, and I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I would think that they'd make something close by here in case something happened, and then slowly like branch off, kind of like what I'm doing with my bases. I made something close to the Aurora and my life pod, and now I'm slowly branching. Oh, well, not really slowly. I went, oh hey, look, here's a base right next to my life pod. This is pointless. To, oh hey, I got a base all the way into Lost River, about 800 meters below the surface. Okay, so this is one of the ones that so I must be missing one somewhere. Give me all these, I'll eat them up. Hell yeah. Dude was hungry. Is that just my map render not rendering that? Alright, let me check around this observatory. I didn't check around the other one, but... Because... and I'm going to be keeping that alien thermal plant. By the way, I don't want to end up forgetting about it. Let's see, what's left? Paul Torgle's number 1. Alright, so habitation location. See, she says she's thinking about it right there. But there's gotta be something that I'm missing. They're talking about the storm, and they talk about the storm and then possibly going into the ocean, but they don't say if they're going to actually go in or not. Would I still feel like I'm missing one. Alright, I'll be back either whenever I scour this entire island from top to bottom, or whenever I find the last PDA. So, be right back. Alright, so I did find another PDA. It was actually right down the hill from me. I came down the hill and I was starting to walk along this path. I saw a little light popping up, so Degasi's voice log. Alright. See, Chief, you brought us to the sodden planet. Told us we see lush payday now. What do we get? Or now, what do we got? Some 6 weeks later. Crew said front room half buried, food washed away. I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face. I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something we didn't need to learn the hard way. Easy to judge my decisions in hindsight, harder to come up with a plan of your own. I already got one. We take what we can carry and hunker down in the cave somewhere. Fortify. I scouted a site, couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits. How do you imagine we live? With ready access to building materials like damn queens, couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own piss if that's what it takes. All that matters is, have you got something better? Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal. See, that is what I was talking about. They're talking about going to another base, which now makes a whole lot more sense. So a couple 100 meters deep. Yeah, see, the deep Grand Reef was way too deep. For it to be that base. There's got to be another one, and I imagine, I'm going to assume it's going to be nearby. She said a cave, hunker down in the cave, a couple 100 meters deep. I don't see her exploring too far. They didn't have the means to explore too far, especially with the shortage of food and water, well, drinkable water. But if she found something close by and she was able to secure resources, then maybe they'd be able to move their base a little further out. That's my thought. So I have a feeling it's close to this floating island. It's called a floating island for a reason. What if it's like honestly right below us? You know? Why is this island being so rude right now that I can't even get back to my little prince? Which that's one bug that I'm hoping that they fix here soon, that doesn't always give you an accurate how far away your little prince is, or something is, whatever you just drove. Alright, so
welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm gonna go exploring around here, and I'm going to, oh really, my depth meter is not working. Access upgrades. Glad I saw that before I went exploring, otherwise that could have been bad. Alright, I'm gonna go exploring around here, and then I'll be back whenever I get to the next Degasi base. So, be right back. Alright, so I actually had to look this up. I spent well over an hour looking all around there, and I couldn't find anything, but I looked it up, and I know relatively where I'm going. It's near the mushroom forest, I think. I don't remember, but I'm gonna head there. But I noticed something as I was heading towards the Aurora that I don't know if it was actually there before. There's actual active flames on the Aurora. I thought that actually wasn't something that happened. I mean, I guess I could go back to the Aurora as well, see if I can figure out where or what Altera sent for whatever, but I think I'm gonna make that a different episode. I want to get to this Degasi base. I've mainly done stuff for for places I've been before. I think that at least a new Degasi base would be a good thing to throw in here, so it's not all the same stuff over and over and over again. At least something new. So yeah, I just never noticed the actual active fire. The fire effects is actually pretty good. You can tell it's not attached to anything, but for a game preview and it being early, or like whatever you want to call it, it's actually really good graphics. It actually looks like real fire if it wasn't 2D looking, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I just figured I'd share that, and I will be back once I get to the next Degasi base. So be right back. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm getting close, because the pictures that I saw, it was in an area like this, but I wanted to not just appear there, I guess. And this place was just really pretty, so I decided to pick up the recording here. I don't think I'm deep enough, because it said it was a couple hundred.
The conditions in this cave support the microcosm of unique, possibly predatory, life forms. Try to anticipate unanticipated threats.
Like a random weird glowy mushroom thing appearing right in front of me. I guess I gotta wait for all of this to kind of render in before. Ah! I found it. And this base looks, and oh Jesus, okay, so you're not friendly, and you look like an eel, and I don't like you. Oh, that peeper's infected. A lot of these peepers are infected. Alright, I gotta find an... Oh, I could have came here for a bunch of blueprints. Alright, let's get in there. Can't get in there that way. Let's find a way in there then. I wonder, is this a way in? No. Let's find a way in, then go back to the CMOB for air. Ah, right there, okay. Nope. Ooh, that hurt. That was... The heck are you? Alright, I gotta get out of here, repair Little Prince before I get destroyed here, and then I'm really screwed. Are they following me? No, alright. Let's get back in here. That's a pretty big base. I kind of think that that's the size of a base that would be attacked, in all honesty. They're still here. Alright, let's get in there. PDA. I will read all these PDAs after I get out of here. Oh, was that another PDA? Yes, it was. These things look like jellyfish, so I don't want to touch them just in case. Ooh, data box. Ultra high capacity tank. I think I want to make that. Alright, let's go up. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Thank you. Ooh, another PDA. It's about Stalker Chief.
New PDA data.
Nothing. Alright, I think that's it in here. I'm pretty sure I got all the PDAs. Ooh, hi, reinforced hull. Ow. Ah, one more. Yeah, see, those things hurt. A lot, actually.
Integrating new PDA.
Get in.
Welcome aboard,
Oh.
Captain.
Alright, let's get out of here. Made it. Wow, I got health back fast. Can't I get health back that fast any other time? What? Thank you, random lag spike, as I break the surface. Alright, let's repair you before I do anything else. Alright, first, do I actually have the ultra high capacity? I have a lightweight high capacity. It might be worth getting the ultra high capacity here. Alright, so let's see here. Son, there's always a pecking order, and in our world, money makes the hierarchy. I pay Mida a fraction of what I pay you, and you pay a fraction of what I pay me. I'm still at the top of the pack. If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions? All that education, and I'm still schooling you. We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told. What if she doesn't? For enough money, she will. People always do. Okay? Something incredible just happened. It didn't take us long to run out of enamel. Sure, we can make all the glass we need from the quartz deposits down here, but standard glass won't cut it in an observatory that has to withstand the pressure on all sides. So I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill, only we didn't have enough. That's when Marguerite got real interested. I didn't expect her to care so much. All the enamel's good for, besides observing the animal life, is building vehicles, and it's not like we have plans to go that far. Maybe she just found my interest in the ecosystems here infectious. Anyway, I told her how I'd seen the stalkers hunting small fish, how the longer they go without eating, the faster and more aggressive they become. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, so I worked up the courage to talk more about my more tentative theories. When I told her I thought they were attracted to metal deposits because they used them to sharpen their teeth, she got real excited and ran out of the room. She came back 3 hours later with a huge cut on her forearm and a pack full of stalker teeth. As I was helping her clean up the wound, I asked her about it. She shrugged and said they're mostly harmless with a full belly. She's incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade, just fin to fin with a pack of stalkers, then made it out like it was nothing at all. On one hand, that is the most badass thing I have ever heard, and now I'm sitting in this observatory recording the behavior of the biters, tapping harmlessly against the glass. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me get up close. Maybe with all this glass we could build a containment unit to house them. Okay, that's log number 1. And this is log number 2. I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. Marguerite has been telling stories about the wildest creatures you could imagine. The fish down here, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball, that's the peeper. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment, that's what I was just dealing with. Sure, it's not all friendly. 99% of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way, but I've managed to cook some marble melons into growing indoors, and when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the local fish. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I have something tickling my face. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says we need to understand this world if we're going to take advantage of it to survive. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, lets me see the world in a way of spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately I've been watching the crab snakes that live down here. This must be what I was just facing. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't consume settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds their herbivores, and so the chain continues. Coevolution just blows my mind. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Paul Torgel, so this is the father. So, Bart Torgel, this world, he was interested and fascinated, and then log number 2, he was, oh, hey, look, stalker teeth, observatories. And then log number 3, he went back to the floating island with neither one of them. So log number 3 for Bart must be like his surviving log, I guess. And that's after wherever else I'm going to be going. Okay. You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer east of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I have no words for you. More than a kilometer east of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled star walls to Neptune, plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the area and the arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I cannot damn tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard or the only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out my liver when the old one fails. Here I'm mortal, and Maida is useful to me. So that right there says that in this new universe, almost, there's the ability to prolong your life, swap out your organs for whatever to prolong your life. And he's 80 years old, and he thought he was like young and only halfway through his lifetime, which is crazy because usually 80 in our day and age is considered to be, you know, a little older. That's usually, you know, medical problems start to happen, you know, you're not as healthy as you once were, stuff like that. So that's pretty interesting. So it's my responsibility to make a decision, return to the island, and hope whatever knocked the Degasi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium here to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel, enough for a damn fleet of cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here, but I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgel Corp share price on the other side of the Federation. He's all about money. He doesn't care about surviving. He just cares about the money, which is kind of stupid, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Your son is here. Your son is here on the island. You should be trying to survive and get off the island, not worried about your share price. Really? Alright, last one. What is that thing? I don't know. I found it outside in the mud. Part of another ship? None I've seen. It's not even scratched. Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something. Stand down, Chief. If it were going to crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up. It's glowing. We're not the first people to come to this planet. People, maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure. We ain't gonna find out by staying here. Now, I'm thinking... Oh yeah, I got rid of these. I'm thinking that they're talking the artifact. And I didn't see an artifact while I was in there. I might have missed it. I could go back and look. Ultra high capacity O2 tank. Does it tell me how much O2? No, it doesn't. I'll probably head back to the base now. Awesome. I don't know, I kind of want to see if it was there. I'm right above the entrance. Screw it, we'll make this a little bit longer of an episode, because there wasn't much. Excuse me. The heck was that? Scared the ever living poop out of me. Jeez. Just had a blowout or something? Like, jeez. Alright, let's go back down there, because I'm gonna need purple artifacts eventually. So if there's a purple artifact in this base, it'll save me from using ion crystals. Which I would ideally like to use my ion crystals for, like, batteries and power cells. Alright, let's get back down here and get to this base. Which I believe was right here, wasn't it? Once it loads in. Wasn't it? Am I just being dumb? Nah, it's world rendering. Please don't crash, game. Please don't crash, game. Oh, this isn't good. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I was close. I was a close one. Oh, hush yourself. Listen. Just because you have a bad hair day doesn't mean you have to yell at everybody else for it. Go get a comb or something. How do I lose a base that I literally was just exploring? You missed me. I mean, I literally just went straight up from where the base was. So how am I missing where the base is? Either... Ah, there it is. It probably just wasn't rendered in. That's what I'm gonna pawn that off as. So that's the observatory that he was talking about. There's another PDA in there that I missed? I thought I got them all. I'm glad I came back then. My frame rate is really dropping really bad. Alright, let's do a better search through. I got some time. I really hope this is a full water filtration machine. Like the full blueprint. If it is, I will be so freaking happy.
New blueprint acquired.
I am so happy. I really didn't feel like going and searching for hours upon hours for that. That's why I didn't yet. And lo and behold, it was sitting right there this whole time. Alright, abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I mean, I'm sure I could even have scanned this bed here. Just don't hit anything. Hitting stuff is bad. Alright, there's nothing in the observatory. I mean, that water filtration system was the perfect reason to come back. Is that an egg out there? I think it is. Unless that purple artifact that I found on the floating island is the purple artifact that they found. Which,
30 seconds.
I mean,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
is very possible. I'll do a quick search around the perimeter just to see if it was like broken pieces or they dropped it when they were leaving. I don't know. Or it could be the orange artifact that they took with them. And that's a stasis rifle fragment. Yeah, so I think that's it. Let's get out of here. And yeah, let's get out of this area because I really don't like those spider dudas. And we'll read that last PDA and we'll call it there for the episode. That was really cool. I'm so glad I'm saying I got the thing. I want to make sure. Where is it? I got it. Oh, that is. Oh, and it only requires 2 titanium. That is amazing. I'm so happy. What else besides that? Oh, technical stuff. What is it? The water pure? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's read this last. Deeper is the title of it. If my PDA would stop going all crazy. We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper. Look around us, Chief. I see water leaking through the hull. Water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's going to do it again. And again, until it shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief? Why would an off switch any more likely be half a kilometer down? It's a hunch. The alien gizmo we found, it's got something to do with all this. And we found it down here, not up there. You're mad. That may be, but I'm going all the same, and I've got an idea that you two are going to follow. But if you do, be mindful, your authority stopped at sea level. Okay, so the Degasi voice log was just talking about the dilemma. Okay, so that's cool. And so they had to have taken the artifact with them. That's what that tells me. They took the artifact with them, because the alien gizmo was down here and we should go deeper. It makes me wonder why she had the hunch to go to the Deep Grand Reef though, because I have a feeling that's where I'm going to next. I could be wrong. A meter east and 500, or a kilometer east and 500 meters down. Yeah, that should put it right about the Deep Grand Reef if my thought processes are relatively accurate, which I don't know how accurate they would be. So it's got to be that base because that's where the orange artifact was. I don't know. I'm making all these theories. Best thing that I could do is actually go and look, and that's gonna be another episode because I am all out of time for this episode, and it's actually probably gone on a little longer than it should have. And I'm still taking my good old time because I want to see this ultra high capacity tank. High capacity O2 tank and 4 lithium. I can make that, and I'd rather have that than the lightweight high capacity tank, I think. But that's for another episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you smack that like button with your warhammers. And as always, share this around with your friends. Help these King's forces grow. You guys know what we're going for. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to do good. We're trying to donate to some charities, stuff like that. So share this around with your friends, with your family. Help these King's forces grow, guys. And as Mahatma Gandhi always said, be the change you wish to see in the world. If you don't know how to make a change in the world, help me make my change in the world. I want to do good, and I need to grow this community to do that. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see all of you guys in the next battle.